Greetings, friends. Randall Nagy here. Hey, welcome to the lab. As you may have noticed, when we're working with Python, first thing I usually do is to create a function that will clear the lines on the screen. We simply have to print something a number of times. I usually like a nice round 100. Notice I didn't have to use a tab or an indentation, simply a space after a colon so as to create a function called CLS. Clearing this screen to hide my 3.9.7, of course. We know that all we have to do is type in the name of the function, and once we create a function, of course, we have injected a function, in this case CLS, into our directory that is only available as we run our program. We took a look at the help, for example, on dir. You notice that we have a really nice help string, and as such, it seems like the function dir, as we all know, is lovingly built into our built-ins every time we load Python. Of course, our CLS function won't be loaded every time we load Python. And while CLS will not be there the next time we start our IDE, the dir will. But if we wanted to create a function that can work just as any other function, in other words, as a first-class function, all we have to do is put together a docstring, which to indicate we have some helpable content, allowing us, of course, to redefine our function using a tab in the new line, as we probably all come to expect. Working much the same, of course, we can now ask for help on the CLS function, and notice that we're not using the parentheses here. In other words, we're not going to call our CLS function. Instead, we're going to take a look at the help that's associated now with CLS, noting that we can also discover that we have a type definition called class function that is created for other built-in functions, for example, being part of the built-in function or method at the time of this recording. What's also nice to know is that because we're a type function, CLS also has the ability to take a look at our docstring by using two underscores, commonly referred to as the dunder, so as to print out our documentation. And of course, dir, still being a function even though it's built-in, will have a docstring as well. To become a first-class function in Python, all we have to do is become helpable and use help to display the help to being a first-class function that other people can better understand how to use as well. If you'd like to learn more and hone your professional programming skills for Python, feel free to take a look at the free and open PyQuest project over on GitHub. And if you're interested in in-depth discussion, as well as source codes to demonstrate each and every one of the first 100 beginner, intermediate, and advanced concepts, feel free to take a look at the book on Amazon.